Hey, how's it going everyone? My name is DaviDustin and welcome to another episode of the Crack Palace Minecraft server. And as you just saw from the cool time lapse that I just filmed, this is the new addition to the central plaza of our trade district, shopping district, whatever you want to call it. Now we finally have a nether portal that people can use from all over the world. They can actually use the nether to come to our shopping district. They don't have to go on land and spend forever. This is basically for the people who live really far from the Riverlands. They can now access our shopping district to the nether. Makes it just that much easier to travel. This is not the only new thing that is on our server. We also have this beautiful new Christmas tree just in time for the holidays, and we will be having a nice secret Santa thing during the Christmas holidays. It's a nice little addition to our server. But there's also been a few more things now. The bookshop is now finally complete. There's book items being listed up for sale. But not only that, yeah, we also have a little food cart now. If you guys checked out Airbus's previous episode that he uploaded, he now has this functioning food cart for people that can just come here and buy some food. We have steak, 32 steaks for 1 diamond, and 64 bread for 1 diamond as well. So that's all very nice and cool. I love how there's this little food truck with a little nice seating area where you can just relax by the campfire and eat some steak with some bread. Now, if you're looking in the distance and you're seeing something weird and you're asking yourself, but wait a minute, where are the villages that used to be? Right around there somewhere. Well, that's because the server is now finally updated to 1.18, and yeah, this happened. As you can see, there's still some remains of the village that are visible. That's like the only thing left from the 2 villages that were here. But essentially, we now have a massive lake covering the area. Not a lake, actually it is a lake, but it's part of a nice big system of rivers that is covering the whole area of where the villages used to be. And yeah, this is how our map used to look like before anything was updated. As you can see here, we got the 2 villages across from the shopping district. You can clearly see them. There's a village right there and there's a village right here. Basically, this is how our map used to look like pre-flood. So, technically speaking, if we're talking from a lore and perspective, there was a massive flood that happened on the 3rd of December 2021. And this has been used to document the flood. Essentially, we got this map to document how everything used to look like pre-flood, before the Great Flood. And if we come around over here, this is how our world looks like after the Great Flood. As you can see here, why it's called the Great Flood, it's because major parts of the Riverlands were covered with water and now became parts of the ocean or the sea. As you can see here, that's where the villages used to be, and they are no longer there. The remains of the river are still kind of there, but now there is a massive lake in place of the villages that used to be here. And this lake actually has a name. It's called Crystal Lake because it looks like a machete, and it's a little node to Friday the 13th, I believe. I remember Pixelax used to tell me about it. I can't remember what it is a node to, but this is Crystal Lake, and yeah, that's how it's called now. A big portion of areas were redone for the new update. There's a lot of sea places here. There's much less villages around now, and I mean, most of the bases are still there. No one's bases were actually damaged or anything like that. I made sure to update it only around the bases so that everybody can keep their houses. But as you can see here, Far Harbor, so this little region here, is now very close to a pillager outpost. And Pixel's little area here is now a whole other continent. It's not even part of Riverlands anymore. It's a whole other continent, actually connected to the Kingdoms of Riverlands with a little village here. But yeah. Oh, in other news, I actually want to visit Pixel's area because I want to show something real quick. Since, and even though, since we're going into the Nether, I might as well just show you what I have been working on in the Nether here as well. Basically, like a little Nether Hub inspired by our old Nether Life series. Only the true OGs that used to watch me back when the Nether update wasn't even out yet. I had a series called Nether Life where I only lived in the Nether and I tried to survive only in the Nether. But that's what I was working on here. As you can see here, I'm just gonna get out. I'm gonna get out of this this place here. But as you can see here, the Nether portals are now inside little crystal balls, almost little glass balls held up by big chains. And I'm gonna try and do this across all the areas of like the portals, so I can connect the portals together so that people can freely and safely travel in the Nether from base to base. But speaking of bases and people, I am just gonna quickly head on over here. Just gonna quickly head on over here to Pixel's portal and come to his area here. Now, I know it's night time and it's not advisable to travel around here at night, but yeah, this is his little village. I'm pretty sure I showed it before. If I didn't, well, there it is, that he's building. But the cool thing about it is that the new cliff... Oh, I actually should sleep. I should actually sleep so I can properly show this. Let me quickly find a bed somewhere around his area. Yes, that's right. So, I wanted to show the new mountain generation. As you can see here, there's a big mountain range with some nice tall peaks. And actually, if some of you may remember him, a user by the name of Wackedmind is back on the server after a long hiatus. He was obviously the original builder of Wacked Castle and Wacked Village right by spawn. He now actually moved to this area, and this is his so-called new kingdom. Let's see what it's called here. There we go. He brought back his banner to this area, and it's called New Birchium, former Wacked Kingdom. So that is New Birchium. That is his new so-called kingdom. He went with a very greenish, lush cave setting here, but this cave looks pretty cool in itself. I just wanted to quickly show it around, just to officially welcome Wackedmind back on our server. Hopefully he's gonna start playing a little bit more often this time. Going back to the trades district, a little birdie has told me that I have received an Elytra request. Look at that. Here we go. We got 90 diamonds. We are 90 diamonds richer today. And let's see who it is from. King Erebus Ignis of Laputria. Please find enclosed 90 diamonds. Please deliver to my residence in the town of Laputria and leave in my mailbox at the front door. Okay, so looks like our dear Erebus finally decided to give in to his temptations and purchase an Elytra from me. Well, actually, he did tell me to let him know when I'm going to be online next, so I'm quickly gonna shoot him a message and we're gonna meet up in the game in just a bit.
I feel like this is like a big moment, really, because
I've
been
a big
putting it off for so long.
Because you're like the only player who has all the diamonds yet never bought an elytra. By the way, that's the last elytra that I have in stock. So I gotta change this. 1 second.
Look at that.
I gotta.
Look at that. Hey? I think it suits my suit really well. It makes me look like I'm wearing like a really nice cape.
Yeah, it does. Hold on, I just gotta change this real quick here. It's not too in stock. It's more like
out of stock.
That's right.
Well,
Nothing.
I mean,
no, don't buy elytras.
you know what that means, though, don't you?
No.
That means you need to plan another trip to the end.
Oh boy, yeah, you're right. That's true. Especially since I reset the chunks, everything in the end was reset. So, oh, by the way, you guys have been like doing this stuff in Caladan. That's right. And I'm actually curious to see, have there been any developments there?
Not anything too major at the moment. We've laid out an area where we're going to put the capital and like where things are going to go, and basically we're going to have a large open mine in the middle of the city.
I think I saw it.
With the cranes like lead into it and things. Pixel's doing some walls at the moment, which I may go and TP over to him actually and find out.
Actually, I'm gonna do that too. Actually, right now. Actually, you know what? You're no peasant anymore. You don't have to TP. You can use some rockets. Here, have some.
How long will the durability last this long? I've never really used one.
Oh! It won't last long. You better visit Fluffy's store and buy. Oh, she doesn't have unbreaking on it though. She doesn't have unbreaking.
I'll TP for now, and then when I come back, I'll do the other stuff.
Okay, hold on. I'll TP to you as well. Okay. Interesting.
Yes, that is spelt wrong. That was laziness, not a genuine spelling mistake.
All right. Arrived.
As I say, my spelling mistakes are a mixture of, most of them are genuine, like just me being lazy. Like I've typed it in too fast and just not really bothered to notice what I've written.
Interesting stuff you got here. Oh, he's layering it from the outside with wood as well. Interesting.
Yes.
Ah, I see.
But as you can see from this sort of open pit, this open pit is basically going to gradually sort of move in and go deeper and deeper into the ground, and be like sort of like the city mine, and it's going to be surrounded by like medieval style workshops and factories and cranes reaching into it, and like smoke plumes coming out of it and things. So it'll be like an industrial center of the town.
Now I'm just curious about this one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you guys, I don't know if I discussed this with you or with Pixel, but one of you mentioned to me that you guys are going to charge people for setting up their bases and houses here, right?
Yes.
Yes, so just out of pure curiosity, like why would people come here? If you guys are charging them money while they can just they can just build at the Riverlands for free.
So, I see what you're saying. I will admit that it's not for everybody. But given the fact that both me and Pixel are the kind of people that would adhere to such a thing, I can't see why others wouldn't. It's not quite as like strict as it sounds. To be fair, it's a lot more layered than that.
From what I've heard from Pixel, he was like, "We're gonna be swimming in diamonds here."
Not for a very long time. I think I think he might think that things are going to progress a little bit faster than they actually are. I've got the impression it's going to pretty much just be the capital for quite a long time.
Cause like I was just like, one time at work, I was just like, I don't know why, but I was thinking about Minecraft stuff, and I was thinking, I'm like, wait a minute, why would people go and set up here when they can just do that for free at the Riverlands? And I was like, I gotta ask this because this makes no sense.
So it is a numbers game. Obviously, we don't expect that it's gonna. What's the word I'm looking for? We don't expect that it's gonna be to everybody's taste. But I'm sure
maybe you're expect. I don't think everybody. Where is he? Hold on. I don't think everybody is expecting that. I'm pretty sure Pixar has a completely different perspective on how things are gonna go here. Oh God.
Well, I mean, we'll see how things go, and if it doesn't work, we can change it because then there'll already be an existing place.
You know what? I'll leave you guys to it. We'll see how things progress.
Started designing a building to go over. I'll send you a picture of it on Discord later.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm sort of going to be in between here and Elytra because I'm building up bits of Elytra at the same time. Although technically my lands here will also be called Elytra, which is a little bit not confusing. Because over there the land is called Elytra, but the town itself doesn't actually have a name.
Oh well,
because I've not had a reason to give it a name. But what was I going to say? Oh, I'm going to be working on the shipwright. Do you know what I mean by shipwright?
Kind of.
So over here.
I see.
Yeah, I've built this. Started to build this.
So basically, whatever Godfather has at his Far Harbor build with the submarine.
Yeah, similar sort of thing. But this is my intention is so with the idea of being able to move a ship, is I'll construct the ship in the dry dock, and it will be one block away from each side and the bottom. And then when it's finished, I will fill it up with water so that when you world edit it somewhere else, it'll move the water as opposed to being... Because otherwise I'll have to go around the boat with a bucket, I'd imagine, to refill the water to replace the air blocks that will have gone with it, if that makes sense. And then
we're not gonna world edit it. The ship is just gonna sail, right?
Yeah. This is what it's gonna do. It's gonna sail.
That's right.
These were a basic. Oh shit! Help! I'm drowning.
He's trying to make a way up from there.
So yeah, I did these things on the side to make it look like some sort of like crank system that will like pull this gate up to let the water in, or pull it down. I don't know.
Oh wait, so hold on a second. I just out of curiosity. Oh whoa, what the hell is this? You built a whole platform.
Yeah.
Good for you. I thought this whole thing was floating.
Nah, I hate it when people build
I hate it too. You have no idea.
What's quite nice is once this whole area is covered in stuff like that, it'll be a mixture of like tunnels and platformed areas, and it'll look really spooky underneath.
So I was gonna say, so if you're moving, technically speaking, if you're moving to Caladan, and what's gonna happen to this factory if Fluffy is the one who...
Oh no, it'll still be coming back and forth to here because there's going to be things here that I'm going to still have to, like, put it this way. Here isn't finished and there's going to be another factory here, so there's going to be a lot of reason for me to still be coming here at least for the next 6 months minimum. I'm probably going to continue to come back here forever, to be fair, because obviously if Caladan as an experiment fails, then I very well may end up spending more time here anyway. But I've currently this side of the plains going out to that, what's that called over there? Oh, peninsula. I've currently labelled that as Elytra, but then everything the other side of the river used to be labelled Elytra on my map, but now I've labelled it as just occupied territory in case I decide to just give it up.
When's the new quest coming?
Well, we got that other quest still to do, haven't we?
Yeah, so what are we waiting for? When is that going to happen?
Well, you and I could do it. I mean, we're waiting for Robbo to be better again, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you and I could do it. If you're eager.
Maybe. I am eager, but we could also just make sure... Oh, look at this.
Oh yeah, I've got some new netherite armor over there.
Maybe we discuss this with Robo and see if he's... Because right now our numbers are very minimal, from what I'm understanding. Like you said, what's his name?
There's you, me, the Tipper Ripper, and Robo.
Yeah, so if Robo's fallen ill and he can't complete his nightly duties, because you gotta be healthy and strong when you're a knight and you're fulfilling and your tasks and saving people and doing whatever, and the Tipper Ripper is MIA. I mean, I'm saying MIA. I see him online all the time. It's just, I don't know why he's MIA in terms of the knights. So what's gonna happen? What's it gonna be? Do we contact Tipper Ripper and convince him to come join us on this adventure, or do we talk to Robo? Like, what's happening?
I think we'll put it out to him. See if we can arrange a date where we can actually all link up and do it. Failing that, I think you and I will just have to do it. I mean, what we could do is we could just temporarily employ somebody else to come and give us a hand. You know, what would you call somebody? Almost like a mercenary, I suppose. If we feel that we couldn't handle it on our own.
The thing is though, we don't know what the we don't know what the threat is, right? We don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't know what the threat is.
It's true, but but we do know that it's definitely going to be one of the outposts. We do know that much.
Okay, well, what about we maybe go out scouting before we complete the actual quest to know what the level of threat is and if we really need reinforcements. It could always be like a whole nother quest, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think we could do that. I mean, would you strictly need assistance in that? Obviously, smaller numbers, less likely to be noticed.
I know, that's right. But up to you. We could do it together, or I could do it myself. I don't mind.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Monday evening, when it's dark, we'll get some information off the chapter master and find out what he's been able to determine in terms of this location.
Okay, sounds good to me. Hopefully I won't be occupied by anything.
Excellent.
But yes, if anything, if I am occupied, you know where to find. You know how to contact me, and you know how to reach me. And obviously, if the chapter master seems it worthy for me to go and investigate on my own, he can just set up a quest for me, and I'll take it from there. Just like I have in the previous time. I'll promise not to die this time. I know that was very shameful of me. Like, how could I not see that stupid trapdoor? Not trapdoor, pressure plate, but hopefully it's not going to happen anymore. I'm actually going to be a little bit more careful.
We do need to do something to start clawing back these numbers now, because to my understanding, it's kind of drawing in this war at the moment.
Yeah, no, we gotta start winning a little bit.
Indeed. Well. Oh yeah.
Oh, what is this? Wiped out in the Great Flood. What is this? The Zeotonian, a lesser-known history. Following the Great Flood of the 3rd of December 2021 that saw many areas of the Riverlands lost to the sea, I received word of a lost people far to the east near Far Harbor. We don't truly know what name they went by, but time will remember them as the Zeotoni. I managed to investigate the dig site just before it was claimed by the sea forever. This book will serve as last account of their lost civilization. We don't know much about the Zeutonians. We do know, however, that their economy seems to have been supported by food trade with the kingdoms in the Riverlands region. They seem to have played an almost non-existent role in the politics of the other lands, and was very much a hermit like people when it came to outside interaction. In the short time spent at the site, it was clear that they were a subterranean folk. It is my assessment that these tunnels will likely collapse when the sea takes it and will be lost forever. Searching through their many chambers, it seems evident that they were of simple culture. They have left little for us to assume what their society was like. I was only able to locate one item worth salvaging, a single banner, now their only legacy. As I predicted, as the sea claimed the land, the complex network of chambers collapsed. Lost to the sea, but not to history. Nice! The only thing it wasn't lost by the sea. Actually, I don't think it can, because there's a massive mountain standing there right now. We could just say the terrain has been moving around since, floods happen usually because of other natural disasters. So we can say an earthquake moved some of the mountains around, and I can't hear myself talk. I can't hear myself talk over these villagers writing stuff.
I have actually mentioned that it's basically been a load of volcanic activity, and some land has sunk, some land has risen. So,
well, yes. So we could just basically assume that the mountain just took over that base, and like it all collapsed and it's all hidden underground somewhere. So nowhere, not to be found anymore.
Indeed.
So, yeah.
To be honest, I forgot to even mention to you that I'd done that. This thing. I do so many random little things like this, and I don't even mention them.
The banner does look pretty cool, not gonna lie.
To be honest, it's like I'd say that for everything I actually do, I'm probably missing out on like a whole episode worth of stuff in between episodes in things that I don't bother to mention.
Going back to a few things that happened in this episode earlier, we are currently at an elytra shortage, and we got to do a little bit of something about it. Now, Erebus did suggest to do another heist in the end, but since I did update the chunks in the end may no longer be as safe as it used to be, especially once you go through the main portal. So I just wanted to verify, before we actually go on our main end adventure, I wanted to go and verify if the terrain is even safe. Now, I don't even know if I'm going the right... Oh, yeah, I'm going the right way. So the end portal should be somewhere nearby. I hear the lava. I really hope that the portal wasn't reset. Is the portal still okay? The portal's still okay. Perfect. So this is where... here we go. Alright, so this area should still be fine. This is... back from the time when we were bringing the, what's his name? The Shulker from the end city. Let me fly over here, and I'm just gonna check quickly. So this is what I have a problem with. I have a problem with this portal. I want to see if this portal is safe, and it leads me to a nice area, and if we go through it, we're not gonna die. So this is what I need to check right now. Oh god, no, it's not safe at all. Oh boy. I thought it was loading for a while. That ain't safe whatsoever. Okay, alright. I have to do something about this. I'll need to make sure to, I guess, create another little end island where people can spawn on. But yeah, good thing I checked this, because otherwise our end heist would have ended pretty quickly. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this slightly longer episode, and I hope to see you in the next episode of the Crack Palace Minecraft server. See you soon.